direct on the job. KS0BQL0
Right, here we are, Doozy, talking about the ICOM-52. Yeah, I am still here. Sorry, I was called away by the kids. But yeah, I've managed to get one. I'm on it now. Back to you. Go ahead with your first name.
I do apologise. The name's Keith. Middlesbrough. Keith from Middlesbrough. I'll get it in a minute. My mind's not in the right place. So I'm sorry, M0XP, I've never looked you up yet, so I have no name for you. G0800
G0 Alpha Oscar. Yeah, good to meet you. Yeah, I'm on a 52 using Doozy. I suppose it runs a little bit like the DV stick you were talking about, and I do know about that DV stick, and I think that DV stick is fantastic. 100 quid, and you can do all the modes you've just said. Just got to make sure you've set up your microphone good on your PC, and nowadays you can get a very good microphone for probably £20. So thanks for that, Keith. Yeah, I managed to get this one for Japan. This 52. It was a bit of a gamble. I'm the only person that's got one, and then a 2E0 UKH has now managed to get one using the same source. Back to you, Keith.
Well done. Please, somebody's done it. Get all the reviews in before the people, the dealers take so much money off everybody. Back ordering. Yeah, sounds alright. Sounds nice. Anyway, but I can let you come into one terminal mode rather than actually, I'm just using my own little hotspot from the ID-51, which I think is a great rig and all for mobile. Starting to find a bit of a ball at times, because there's nobody on up here. D-Star's a total dead band. I think I'm going to have to throw a hotspot in the boot of the car and that sort of thing. Simplex, well, it is much better. I scanned most of the Simplex frequencies on FM and the local repeaters. And there's actually somebody using one of them at the moment. So there you go. All very, very busy. But yes, is there a lot of difference? Have you tried the 51 in the past? Is there what's the big difference? I wonder. G0800.
G0AWO. No, there is a big difference. The main one is that it's dual D-Star receive. So if you've got two hotspots, one on 30, one on 1 Charlie, you can actually listen to them at the same time and get all the GPS. Obviously, you have a much bigger colour screen. And I think it's fantastic radio. And Keith, I've made about 130 videos on YouTube using the radio. So just put my call sign into YouTube when you get a chance. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo. And it's a shame that the dealers have been let down by ICOM, really. They should have had this radio in the UK by now. It's bigger than the 51. I do have a 51 plus 2, and I really enjoy that radio. So it's bigger in your hand, and it does have a built-in like waterfall scope as well. But really, and Bluetooth, but all the rest of the features are pretty much the same as the 51 plus 2. Back to you, Keith.
G0800. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Well, I did have a quick look you up on the QRZ, and I'm just wondering whether that was a picture of it to the side of the. I'm not sure quite what that one is. No, there's an ICOM .com video. Oh, that's a 705, yeah. And then you've got a handy alongside of it. I was wondering whether that's the same one. I'm just G0800.
M0FXB. Yes, it is in on my QRZ. But just click YouTube, type my call sign, and you'll see it straight away. Definitely worth buying. Obviously, once you've got the 52, you don't ever use the 51. But the thing is, I don't want to sell my 51 because I like it. But yeah, it's gonna sell like hotcakes once it gets here. But it's gonna be £500. That's the downside. But it is like 2 radios in one. Even the ICOM 705, it's single receive. So, and obviously that's £1,300. So if you've got like a HF station, like a 7300, and you buy a 52 for £450–500 and put it next to your 7300, you've got the full setup, and you've actually got the equivalent of 2 D-Star radios because it's dual receive. Back to you.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Unfortunately, I've got a 51. I can't remember whether it's the plus. I think it's just no, it's the plus, but not the plus 2. And I have a couple of 5100s which I use for the car and one in the shack here. The other one I have is the 7100, which I'm finding a bit of a pain for at the moment. It's I can get to go on D-Star, it's only hotspot, but it's been a little bit of a pain at the moment. The software I have to write the right file, the file with the shifting for the hotspot. And it just doesn't seem to want to work, so I don't know what to do. I'm a bit high and dry with it at the moment, but I'll have to keep thinking. But yeah, great stuff. Right, well, I'm going to go on YouTube and have a look. I'm very interested to see what it's all about. So I shall leave you and let you play. And yeah, you did right about the MV 3000 or 30, whatever they call the thing, the chip. The audio is so hot, it's unbelievable. I think it really does sound bad, actually. Maybe they should do as default and set it all up 0 rather than... I had a man about +2, everybody kept telling me it was terrible. Going down to -5 before it came back anything like. Right, well, I'm going to go and watch the experts that play on YouTube. Thank you very much. And I'm going to be very interested to play G08073.
Yeah, okay, Keith. Well, good to meet you. I'm in Weston-super-Mare. And shift-wise, regarding D-Star, you set it to 0 if it's a simplex hotspot, plus or minus. And then you set a shift if you're using a repeater. The complicated part is you need to go into your call, YOUR call section, and make sure that repeater 1 and repeater 2 is set correctly. As well, if you just double check that. But QRZ me, email me, I can point you in the right direction. So 7-3, good to catch you. I'll stand by. M0FXB. I'll make a tea and come out there, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I'm only working. It did used to work. I don't know what happened. I got this RTS software and put that in and changed my freaks. I want to go for my hotspot.
Right, so 7-3, we'll end that for now.